Hello, my amazing people. Welcome back to the video, or to a new video. The last one didn't do too terrible. So we're doing this again, and hopefully a little more people will watch this one. If not, that's okay. We're gonna see what happens. So of course, make sure to subscribe. It really helps out the channel, and remember, if we get 500 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway of the random pet. I don't know what one yet because I don't know when I'm going to hit 500 subscribers, and I don't know what pets that I'm going to have available to give away then. But we'll see what happens. And, yeah. So, my week has been not that great. That's okay. You can't always have good weeks. Otherwise, you can't always. Sorry, I'm not. If we always had good weeks and they wouldn't be necessarily good. There'd be nothing significant about them. If they were all good, we have to have the bad so we can have the good. Sorry, that took me so long to spit out there. But yeah, so like Monday, I had a really bad ear infection and it hurt really bad. I didn't go to school because I just woke up, right? And like I moved my head and I could feel it, like it was in my right ear and it hurt really bad. And I was like, ow, 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 ow. And so I was like, okay, well maybe it's just like, maybe I like laid on it wrong, like slept on it wrong, I don't know. So I went and I just like started to get up and like get ready for school. And then it started getting worse, and I was like, yeah, no, I can't do this. So I just texted my mom, and I was like, do I have to go to school today? My ear hurts really bad. And she was like, let me come look at it. And she came and looked at it, and she was like, well, I don't see anything wrong with it, but if it really hurts that bad, you can stay home. So I was like, nice. So I stayed home. I slept a whole bunch that day. And then my mom was like, well, you have to go to freshman night tonight, because that night we're having freshman night, which is basically all the incoming freshmen, the people that the kids that are about to be freshmen go to the high school and pick out some classes and stuff that they'll want to take, because then they get first serve to classes. That was really stressful because not only did my ear hurt really bad, and the lady was speaking in like a really loud microphone, and it was hurting my ear really bad, but my mother was like, pick this class, pick this class, pick this class, and I'm like, slow down. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm scared. Like, it was stressful. And I've been really stressed, like, all week because of that. But it's okay. It's okay. It will be alright. Well, because she's trying to make me take, like, I forgot what it was called. I think it was called, like, girls' recreational sports. And she was like, they say that they're gonna do, like, golf and archery and stuff in there, but all you really do is sit there, so might as well take it, and you don't have to take it for a semester, and then you won't have to take any more, like, athletic credits. But then I was like, well, what if they don't end up just sitting there? Because I hate golf and archery and stuff like that. Specifically because, golf I don't mind, but I don't want to do it. Archery, specifically, I do not want to do. Because in, like, 5th grade, my coach, like, yelled at me, because we were doing archery, and my coach yelled at me because I couldn't get the arrow in the thing, because I wasn't there the day that he had explained how to do it. So I couldn't get the arrow in the thing, and he started yelling at me, like, he took me out in the hallway and started yelling at me and made me cry. So I just really don't want to do that. Even though it was, like, a really long time ago, I just don't want to do that. That's not what interests me. So hopefully I can switch out of that and do, like, a semester PE or something. Because I'm fine with PE. I've been taking PE for almost all my life. I really don't care about PE. But yeah. So that's whoa. So Tuesday, I still had, like, a really bad ear infection. but I had to go to school anyways because I couldn't miss any more days. Um, so I was just sitting there during lunch, right? And they called these people to like go on a trip or something, and I didn't know what it was. It was just like people who were going on the trip, um, people that wanted a career in health or something that are going on the trip. It's time to load the buses, and I was like, I don't know what that is. I want a career in health, but like I don't really know what that is, so I'm not gonna go. And then like 5 minutes later, maybe 10, I don't know. That little bit of time later, the teacher comes into the lunchroom again and goes on the microphone and is like, "Is insert full name here? Is Grace here?" I'm not gonna say my last name. Is Grace here? And I was like, "Oh crap! What is this about?" So I like stand up because it's a big cafeteria, so like you kind of have to. You can't just like raise your hand or something. Like you gotta stand up if they call you or something. So I stood up, and she was like, "Come on, you're on the trip." So I was like, "What?" And she said it like she wasn't like, "Oh, come on, you're on the trip." She was like, it sounded like annoyed. She was like, "Come on, you're on the trip." And I was like, "What?" And then the lunch ladies were like, I was trying to gather my things, right? And the lunch ladies were like, hurry up, you have to be quick, they're gonna leave. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't right now. And I was like so upset about that for some reason. And so I dumped my tray and stuff, and I went to load the bus. And the teacher was being like really passive aggressive with me, and I was like, what is happening? Like, no, I didn't go to a trip that nobody told me I was supposed to go to, and now you're getting angry at me? What? So I went on the trip, and we went to like this medical college thing that's like a few cities away from where I live. And I probably looked like the most irresponsible person on planet Earth because I kept doing everything to embarrass myself, bro. Because first I almost like didn't get to go, anyways. Um, then when we got there, we had to sit in like this little room waiting for like the tour to begin. And so I sat down on this couch and I took, because I had like a mini backpack on. So like that held my stuff in. Like I had my phone in there and like my wallet and like other stuff. So I set it down for a second on the couch and sat there because like I didn't want to just sit there with it on or like holding it or something. And then the like tour guides get there and they're like, okay, let's go. So I stand up and I forgot that I didn't have my bag on. So I stood up and we're about to start going and the teacher is like, whose purse? Somebody left a purse? And I'm like, oh shoot, that's my purse. So I turned around and I took the purse and she just like, she didn't even like, she like didn't look at me. She was like avoiding all eye contact. And I was like, oh my gosh. I look like the most irresponsible person on planet Earth. And then we were like, we were going like up the stairs of this college. And there's like people spread out amongst the whole stairs. And I was kind of out of it over the last two things that were embarrassing. Like I was like focusing on every single little thing I did because I was like scared I was going to embarrass myself more. And we're going up the stairs. And then I was like so focused in my own thoughts that I didn't hear them say, stay on the right side of the stairs. So everybody shifts over to the right side of the stairs. And I'm just still walking up the left side. And then somebody comes down the stairs and I'm like in their way, so I'm like, oh, and so I like scoot over really super quickly and I like almost made the trip I almost made the person trip because my foot like got in the way and I almost made them fall down the stairs and my teacher gave me like a look and I was like, oh my gosh. I was so embarrassed. I looked like the most irresponsible person on planet Earth. But that's okay. It was like awful in the moment. Like I wanted to just disappear and cry in a little ball in the moment. But like I didn't. I kept it together. That would have been even more embarrassing. Especially because I didn't have any friends that were on the trip. There was just a bunch of popular girls and then a bunch of people I never really talked to. So I wasn't about to talk to some random people. Especially not popular girls. I cannot with popular girls. I mean, some of them are sweet. But like it's just like a whole different like they don't understand some of the thing. Like I don't know how to explain it. I just don't really hang out with the popular girls. So yeah, but that whole trip basically was embarrassing. It was a really cool trip though, because we got to go. There was like an anatomy lab there for like the students to like practice like cutting and stuff on human bodies. And so we go in there, and there's like a bunch of like metal cases, and it's like really freezing in there. And the tour guide is like, "You are in the room right now with 21 dead human bodies," and I was like, "Oh, so preppy." So yeah, that's about the most dead people I've ever been around that are like still like have all their skin and stuff. I feel like because like a cemetery is probably the most dead people I've been around, but like they're probably all like skeletons in the ground, like not no skin or anything on them left. Like y'all know what I mean. So it's like that was kind of creepy. And then he showed us like these bugs, like things that they have to use, like that eat the skin off of humans. And it was kind of creepy, not gonna lie. And then he was like, "So anybody want to volunteer to stick their hand in there?" Like, no, thank you. It was a cool trip. I just was really embarrassed about the like three things I told y'all about. It was humiliating. That's okay though. And then Wednesday I was supposed to post a video, and I didn't because I was so stressed with the other things that happened in the week, and I just didn't feel like editing. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna do this. So I didn't. But then I went to church, and I saw my friend, and got to hear the word of God and stuff like that. And it was nice. Honestly, it was nice. Um, and then Thursday I had theater practice after school, which that went well. Because I'm in this play, I think it's called like The Redemption of Gertie Green or something. I don't have that big of a role. I'm just a gossip girl. I get to say one line, and I get to scream. That's all I get to do basically. But it's okay. But I'm gonna have to go buy a whole new wardrobe because she said we have to supply our own costumes because since it's like a school, like the play takes place in a school, it's just gonna be normal clothing. So she was like, y'all have to supply your own clothing. So I was like, okay, that shouldn't be too hard. Except for since I'm a gossip girl, she said all the gossip girls have to wear a pink shirt and jeans or like something white, like white pants or something like that. Now the jeans I'm good on because I have like a really like nice pair of jeans that I can wear. But pink, I don't think I own anything pink. I don't wear pink. Honestly, pink is not my color. I'm not a pink girly. So I was like, oh my gosh. So now I have to go buy a pink shirt. But that's okay. I'm sure I can find one. Which I think I'm gonna try to get one, like either borrow one from like a friend, if like any of my friends have pink shirts, or like go to a resale shop or something. Because I don't want to pay a bunch of money for a shirt I'm gonna wear once. Because I'm not gonna wear it again. Um, but yeah. So I went to theater rehearsal, and my sister was picking me up, right? And so she was parked in the parking lot of the school, and I was like crossing the street, right, to get to the parking lot. And then some random person almost hit me with their car. Like I was like on the crosswalk, and pedestrians have the right of way in all cases. And this person is not watching, I guess, and they almost hit me while I'm walking on this crosswalk. And then they honk at me. They freaking honk at me like I was the one that was in the wrong. And I was like, what the heck? And so I'm like a little on edge because like I don't like it when people honk at me, even if I know I'm in the right. I just like I don't know. It kind of ruins my whole mood. So I'm going, and I'm like, okay, so I'm just gonna run through the parking lot to get to my sister's car. And then I'm running, and then somebody almost pulls out of the parking lot into me and honks at me again. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And by this time, since I've had such a rough week and everything, I get into my sister's car, and then I just like burst into tears. And she's like, oh my gosh, like what's wrong? And I'm just like, I'm just overwhelmed. And she was like, okay, it's okay. It's okay. And I calmed down. And then my freaking sister, she was like, okay, well, okay, I guess this was like my fault, but still, she could have picked a different time. She was like, okay, so you always leave trash in my car on accident? So here. And she handed me a Walmart bag, and she was like, while we're driving, I want you to pick up some of the trash. And I was like, oh my gosh. But I put all the trash, that was mine anyways, into this little Walmart bag, and I threw it away. Um, and, yeah. And then today, which is March 20th when I'm recording this, but this video will probably come out March 21st, aka Saturday. But today was Friday for me. So I got to check out during my fourth period to go and get my braces off. So this is this is my first ever video on this channel without having braces. Because I got them in like 5th grade. Like, I've had them for a while. It's like crazy. But no, because whenever they were taking them off, it hurt so bad because they had to like melt the glue off, right? Like, they got the brackets off and everything, but they had to melt the glue that was stuck to my teeth off of it. And I have really bad gingivitis, which, if y'all don't know what that is, it's basically gum irritation, basically, where my gums are really irritated and they're swollen and they bleed very easily. And so whenever they started doing that, they kept irritating my gums really bad. So they were bleeding, like, really bad. And it was awful. And it was very painful. But that's okay. Because I got it over with. And, yeah. So, and now I have to wear this, like, retainer thing, which when my sister had braces and when my friend had braces and got them, when they both got them off, their retainer was like, they had a permanent one on their bottom teeth, and then on their top teeth, they had like a thing, like you put it in, and then it's like on the roof of your mouth, and there's like a little wire thing that goes across, like not wire, but like a metal thing that goes across your teeth, and it keeps them in place. But for me, it's more like Invisalign almost. Like there's a bottom one and a top one, and you just kind of, and they're clear, and you just kind of put it down onto your teeth. It feels kind of weird, but that's okay, because I'll get used to it. And I have to wear them 24/7 for like a few months, like 2 to 3 months. And then whenever after that amount of time passes, I get to just wear them at night. Which I'm excited for that because they're rather uncomfortable. But that's okay. And right now I don't have them in. I know I just said I'm supposed to wear them 24/7. Right now I don't have them in because they give me a really weird like lisp sound. And since I'm trying to record, I don't want that. So, like, an hour or like 30 minutes to an hour is not going to harm it at all. I actually don't know how long this is going to go for. I don't know, probably like 20 to 30 minutes. I don't know why I said an hour. Because it's probably only going to be like 20 to 30 minutes. But yeah, that's not going to affect it at all. So I went ahead and took them out for now. But I was sad because so for choir, right, we do CPA, which is basically like competition, but for choir. And we basically go and we learn 3 songs, and we go and we sing them for 3 judges. And then we do sight reading too, which, if you don't know what sight reading is, if you're not like a music person, sight reading is basically you look at the music and it's not like you don't know what the notes sound like, but you have to sing it. You have to like read the notes and like know what note it is. It's kind of hard, but it's also not too bad. So we got all ones, and so to celebrate, we were gonna do our CPA party in choir, and that happened to be today, but I missed it because I have choir 5th period, and I checked out during 4th period, so sadly I missed it. But that's okay, because the dentist gave me a big like bag of candy that I wasn't allowed to have before, and now I get to have it, and I'm probably gonna eat that later playing Adopt Me. And my stepdad got me Rolos, which are like the most amazingest candy in the world, and I couldn't have them for 3 years. And I haven't eaten those yet either, so I'm probably gonna eat those while I play Adopt Me. Yes, I'm very excited to eat all that. And then he took me to Wendy's, my stepdad did, because he's the one that took me to my appointment. He took me to Wendy's, and I got a burger and a medium frosty, right? And my stepdad told the lady that was like doing our food, like taking our order, he was like, she just got her braces off, so I'm letting her get whatever she wants. And she's like, oh, how fun. And then my stepdad had to go to the bathroom, so I was waiting on her to like call to like get our food. And she was like, here, and she handed me a large frosty, and I was like, wait, I thought I got a medium. And she was like, oh, I'm giving you a large free of charge because you just got your braces off and you're so awesome. And I was like, oh my goodness, thank you so much. And so I got a large frosty instead of a medium one. I paid the price, or actually my stepdad paid the price for a medium, and I got a large, and I'm so happy about that. But yeah, and it was extremely good. I love Wendy's Frosties. I love Wendy's in general. That's like one of my favorite fast food places. It's delicious. But yeah, and then like tomorrow, I might be going to the mall with my sister, which I'm excited about. Because I love going to the mall. I go a lot with my sister, and we always go to Hot Topic and like Spencer's, never the back of Spencer's. But we go into the front of Spencer's. And Earthbound, I don't know if that's a store in other like places in the world, but Earthbound is like this really cute like cottagecore slash like elven slash grunge aesthetic like store, and it's amazing there. I got this really cute bow from there once, and I got like these earrings, and they're really cute. They're anatomically correct hearts, and they're really cute. I read them all. So yeah, I'm excited for if we go there. And I also go to Bath and Body Works a lot, just to get like shampoo and um like body wash and lotion and perfume and stuff like that when I'm running low. But I probably won't go to Bath and Body Works if we go tomorrow, because I'm pretty stocked up on everything I need. I have like 3 bottles of perfume, and I have a cologne, and then I have like 2 bottles of like the mini bottles of lotion, and then 1 like big bottle of lotion, and then I have um an Ariel themed body wash, and it smells like sea salt and like stuff like that, like ocean stuff, since it's Ariel themed and it has like Ariel in the bottle. I love The Little Mermaid. That is like one of my favorite movies. That's been my favorite Disney movie since I was like 5. Like I love The Little Mermaid. But yeah. And so I probably won't go to Bath and Body Works, or I might just like hop in there to like look at stuff. I probably won't actually buy anything from Bath and Body Works, especially because their stuff is expensive, and I don't want to buy it if I don't actually need it yet. Um, but yeah, so I might get to go to the mall tomorrow with my sister, if she'll take me, because she said maybe. And then Sunday I'll go to church, and I'll probably go to my friend's house too after church, because she goes to church, the same church I do. And then like every Sunday basically we have like I go to her house after church, and we hang out and we play Adopt Me, and we like go down to the creek that's behind her house and stuff like that. It's really fun. Um and then it's spring break right now technically, because I don't have to go to school all next week for spring break, and I'm so happy about that. So since I don't have to go to school on Monday, like me, my sister, my mom, and yeah, we're going to Silver Dollar City. If you don't know what that is, because like I didn't know this, but recently I found out that like people not close to where I live don't really know what Silver Dollar City is that much, or like they've just never heard of it or something. So Silver Dollar City is like this like theme park, and it's based around like the 1800s and stuff. Like, it's not like boring, right? It's not like a history. It's not like a museum. It's a theme park. Like, it has a bunch of shops and stuff, and it has a bunch of like shows that you can go watch. It's got food places, but most importantly, it's got amazing, wonderful rides. Um, yeah, I love going there. I think my favorite ride there is Powder Keg or Outlaw Run. Those two are my favorites. Um, but yeah, it's really fun there. And we get season passes a bunch. So we got season passes this year too. And so yeah, we're going on Monday. And I'm very excited about that. Um, but yeah, thanks for watching, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and end here because it's almost been 30 minutes, which all my videos are probably going to be roughly 30 minutes. Maybe I'll sometimes do an hour long one, I don't know. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the little grinding sesh and my yapping about my week. I'll try to upload this Wednesday. Like, I didn't this time, but I probably will this Wednesday because I'll have a little bit more time. Like, I can do a tiny bit of recording tonight if I want to, or I can do it like Sunday after church and stuff like that. Or like, because like I'm not gonna have much to do while I'm in the car going to Silver Dollar City. So if I can just get my family to be quiet, which probably not, but if I can get my family to be quiet in the car, I can record a little bit then. And yeah, so I'll try to record this Wednesday. Make sure you guys subscribe because remember, if we hit, I know I've said this like 50 million times, if we hit 500 subscribers, I'm going to do a giveaway of a pet. So make sure to stay tuned for that. And if we do hit 500, I'll probably live stream and I'll probably live stream the giveaway. But anyways, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!